You see MrBeast got sued? Oh, that's right. He got countersued. Yeah. I meant to look into that. I haven't actually read about it. So I know he was suing the ghost kitchens responsible for MrBeast Burger, claiming that some of the food was just inedible. The lack of quality assurance was damaging to his brand, which is very fair to say. We got lucky with the MrBeast burgers around us. They were all really good. But that wasn't everyone's story. So MrBeast initially sued them, and now I guess that company is countersuing him for $100 million. So they're playing some legal hardball. He said, first to leave the courtroom gets a Ferrari. Lawsuit filed on Mondays in response to MrBeast's suit against ghost kitchen company Virtual Dining Concepts. The two partnered to create MrBeast Burger in 2020. Week after YouTube star Jimmy Donaldson sued his namesake Virtual Burger restaurant, the company behind MrBeast Burger filed its own lawsuit against Donaldson and his Beast Investments. Virtual Dining Concepts, which handled the fulfillment and delivery of MrBeast Burgers, is seeking $100 million in damages. Wow. VDC alleged that Donaldson didn't deliver on his contractual obligations, including publicity and promotional work, failing to publicly support MrBeast Burger and making untruthful and disparaging statements. VDC says that Donaldson's actions have caused enormous financial harm and that the burger's restaurant reputation was destroyed. This is probably accurate. Though, I think I can easily explain why Jimmy probably wouldn't want to promote MrBeast Burger as much as they thought he would. Because for a lot of people, they were reporting inedible garbage that they were being served. Literal slop. Like actual swamp gas on a bun. So he probably just stopped being enthusiastic about the partnership, would be my guess. As far as the untruthful and disparaging statements, of course I can't speak to the nature of their deal, but if he's just pointing out that the quality was not very good, that's probably fair to say. A lot of the places had terrible, chum bucket level meals that they were serving. So I don't exactly know what's untruthful there. A lot of that shit looked awful. Exhibits Yin the resub Jake. Which really sucks. And that's just the problem with ghost kitchens, I guess. I had actually never even heard of ghost kitchens until MrBeast Burger. I never even imagined that concept. Is it tier 1 BCD? Bro, I ate like 50 of those burgers. Brother, I had like, probably not 50, but quite a few. Probably close to like 20 or 30. They were good. They were like just legitimately good fast food, and they were close to where we were, so it was just convenient. Caleb fucking lived off MrBeast Burger for like a month straight. But unfortunately, not everyone had that same experience. Yeah, I know Eddie made a whole video on the ghost kitchens. I'm very curious to see how all this plays out. I will say that I have no doubt that Virtual Dining Company, is that what they're called, right? Or Concepts? I have no doubt that after all of this, their reputation was completely destroyed. So now in the wake of the burning business they now own, they're looking for $100 million to try and put out the flames, or at least make it more palatable. It's pretty much any fast food chain, though. Sometimes it's the best thing you've ever tasted. Other times it's absolute pig slop. That's fair. I guess the big thing with MrBeast Burger, though, is the ghost kitchen inconsistency. Even when you do... Okay, like when Arby's served me raw chicken, right? That is a very, very rare thing. I'm probably one of the very few people in America who got served raw chicken at Arby's ever. Whereas with MrBeast Burger, there were a lot of reports from multiple ghost kitchens about, like, how low the quality was at those certain ghost kitchens. That wasn't a pun on purpose. Legitimately was not a pun on purpose. So don't mistake that. Thanks to the resub hop and star. So I could definitely see why MrBeast would be really mad about it. I'd seek damage, or seek to go after them for it. Holy shit, I didn't know they had this many restaurants. 1,700 restaurants. Jesus Christ. Oh. I didn't even realize that his initial lawsuit was just to terminate their business relationship. So he wasn't even seeking any kind of like damages or anything. It was just the relationship was bad for my brand, so I want out. I thought he was looking for damages due to the reputational hit. I see. Thanks to tier 1 meat. Yep, was talking about Dark and Darker earlier. It's a contract. Yeah, which is why he'd be suing to try and get out of it, because it's not exactly something easy to get out if both parties don't agree. If there's not some kind of like cancellation clause or whatever. Maybe error, I don't know. I didn't pass the bar. The VDC lawsuit alleges that Donaldson knew the MrBeast burger brand was valuable and attempted to renegotiate a more favorable contract in November, February, and June, which were ultimately fruitless. In the suit, VDC lists several instances of Donaldson disparaging the brand, including a tweet reading, "If I had the ability to close MrBeast Burger, I would have done so a long time ago, sadly. Sometimes when you're young, you sign a shit deal." Oh, fuck. I never saw that tweet. What the fuck? God damn. Thanks for the bits, Kane. You're just biased because you have a burger? Had. It was a limited time thing. But what do you mean biased? Like I said, there was so much actual awful quality control from MrBeast Burger restaurants. A lot of those ghost kitchens were serving garbage. Actual garbage. Like I said, we got lucky. Ours were good. One of ours was out of the back of like a fucking, oh God, what's the restaurant? It's a big brand. Not Cheesecake Factory. What the fuck is it? Some other restaurant at the mall that I really like, and I can't remember what it was now. Thanks for some smoking. So we got lucky. No, I don't think it was Outback. I don't remember. A family that faked their height. Never even heard of that story. So-called ghost kitchens exist outside of MrBeast Burger, but MrBeast Burger was immediately buzzy. Physical location opened in New Jersey, attracted a crowd of 10K, and the business rapidly expanded. And here's just the whole suit. Interesting. We'll see how it pans out. And before settles out of court. Maybe I have no idea how it's gonna work. No clue. Thanks for your savvy.